I did a little bit of an analysis. I wanted to give you the truth and compare the numbers on the 1.99% financing for the Tesla Model 3 or the Model Y. I basically used a Model Y number and compared it against the 6,500 or maybe even almost $8,500 lease buyout incentive. If you're confused on what this actually is, basically, if you go to buy a Tesla Model Y right now, it's 1.99% financing, but really there's nothing that is stacked on top of that. It's 1.99% financing and that is it. But if you lease a Tesla Model Y, there is a fantastic 6,500 lease credit incentive. And if you stack it on, because when you lease it, you get like the other things that are added onto it, because when you lease it, you get this option credit, which you can get basically like premium paint, 20-inch wheels, white interior tow hitch, absolutely for free. And you only get one of them, which could be a maximum valuation of around $2,000. And so I did the math and I ran the numbers between the both of them. And of course, I'll give you the pros and cons between the both of them. I mean, the simple one is going to be the 1.99% financing. You buy it, it's a $50,000 Tesla Model Y with taxes and fees and everything. Your monthly payment with zero down is going to be $847 a month right here. Your total interest at 1.99% at 72 months is going to be around $3,600. And your total cost, if you keep the payments all the way to that 72-month term, is $61,000. And now this is just like rough numbers. I mean, zero down, which more than likely most people are going to be putting money down. Just ran it at 7.25, which is the base rate, which actually is pretty, it's not even a California rate, because I think the lowest in California is 7.75, but other states out there, like maybe some East Coast states, could be in like the 6 to 7% interest rate. But here's the difference when you do the lease buyout. Now, yesterday we talked about how the lease buyout actually works and like all the different hoops and incentives and everything you have to jump through. And of course, this is assuming that you're going to pick like Ultra Red, Quicksilver, or even the 20-inch wheels, which gives you the maximum $2,000 incentive because they waive that cost. If you don't, then the numbers do change here and there slightly. But basically, if you do that, if you lease the Tesla vehicle and then you buy it out, and remember, buying out means that you do have to have outside financing set up, whether it's like a credit union, other bank, or whichever. I mean, if you're looking for the best credit union, we've got a list of the best ones that have interest rates in the 4 to 5% at our Patreon group down below in the description. Once you join, you get access to our Google Doc guide, which gives you the list of all of the different incentives or credit unions that have the best interest rates out there. So you can already start to see like there's a little bit or a lot of bit of a step-by-step process. You lease the vehicle and then you buy it out through Tesla. You have to make sure it's a Chase Tesla leasing bank, and then you have to have your credit union financing set up. And it's not just a straight line discount. There's fees like about $1,000, almost $1,500 in fees, and you're not going to get 1.99% because when you refinance it or buy it from Tesla through a lease buyout, the best that we're finding right now is like 4.75%. But if you look at it, the monthly payment, because of the big incentive, is actually a lot worse. So to give you a refresher, if you just do the 1.99% financing for 72 months, your monthly payment is $847. Total interest is $3,548. Your total cost, if you keep the payment all the way to 72 months, is $61,046. But switching to the lease buyout, the monthly payment is actually $799. The total interest is a lot more, $7,560, and your total cost is $557,558, which is, this is what you've been waiting for, the delta or difference of $3,500. And there's another thing you have to assume here. This interest is only $7,560 because you basically finance it all the way up to 72 months at 4.75. If you pay this off in 5 years or even 4 years or even 6 years, you're going to be saving a lot of interest because that's how auto loans work. Like the longer you keep it, the more interest that gets stacked on. It's not front loaded like a mortgage or anything like that. It's as long as you keep it, the interest keeps stacking on. If you pay it off quicker, then the interest basically stops and you save yourself even more money. So at a standard surface level, you're going to be saving about $3,500, but you do have to remember, you do have to jump through those more hoops, get extra credit union financing set up, have to register it with the DMV after you do the lease buyout. And so this seems to be the best way to do it, and you can get at a minimum $3,500 more if you can finance it at 4.75%. And so really that was actually pretty surprising to me, that even though it is a higher interest rate at 4.75 versus 1.99%, you are still saving more in the long run. And I guess it's because of this massive, which makes sense, this massive $6,500 and plus the $2,000 lease incentive, basically getting a discount up front, is where the math and the money plays here. And so let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Of course, the other thing is don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. If you're about to place your Tesla order, it can get you up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And if there's anybody that is pending delivery of their Tesla and you want full self-driving for half off, definitely check out my link tree down below in the description. It's the first link, and fill out this bottom link right here so that you can contact me and I can point you in the right direction and everything. And happy Veterans Day to everybody out there, to everybody that served our country and everything right now. Of course, don't forget that there is also an America's Heroes discount, $500 off, that is applied once you verify with ID Me. Very easy to get. You just have to go to this website first, which is the Verify ID Me Tesla America's Heroes website. Then go to Tesla's website and place your order for a deposit. Tesla, I guess, crazily wrapped up one of these Tesla semis into this like very cool livery. Very cool to see. And I really like this like stealth gray, like Nardo type of look here. Very cool to see. And I mean, that's the cool thing with Tesla. They do crazy things like this all the time and everything. We've also got an update for Tesla superchargers. Now you can see status of the superchargers in Google Maps. So this brings the functionality to Apple Maps and Google Maps, and it shows you not only the status of how fast it is, but how many supercharger stalls are available or are left. So very cool update for Tesla to be able to do this and bring this out. In other EV war news, we've got Rolls-Royce. This is like their $450,000 electric vehicle sedan, and they're putting a $5,000 lease promo on it. Very fun to see these different things and everything. And anybody out there that has full self-driving version 14, we've got some cool videos rolling out like this. Like, take a look at this video. The Tesla full self-driving pulled into the left lane, and then right when it saw that this bus was about to come down the lane, it immediately reversed back out of the lane and then let the bus go through, and then now it went through that exact lane as well. And so let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. A very interesting time, and let us know which deal do you think is better, what's going to make the most sense. And of course, if you're looking to do your own calculations, this is a simple like calculator.net auto loan calculator. You can do your own math yourself and try and figure out which one is the best for you, because there are other variables that come into play here. Like, are you actually going to get 4.75% via a credit union? There's plenty of them out there, but sometimes it's hard to get into them. Or like, is this, because it is more effort. And if I had to put like how much time a lease buyout will actually take, you're probably looking at what, 3, 4, maybe even a day of work in terms of like going to all these different banks and DMVs and everything. Or if you've got like a DMV register shop near you, like I like just going to those instead of going straight to the DMV, because they could help you out a lot easier, and you pay their fee, which that's a fee that you save by not going to the DMV. Because I've been in tons of DMVs when I used to buy and sell my own vehicles, and it's not a fun process. It takes a lot more timing and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.